What's going on, everybody? I figured since my first video went pretty well, figured I'd come back on and make another one today for you guys. So here, just like last, we're gonna start with a little bit of garlic. Garlic is very, very important. You know, brings out so many aromas and different flavors. So let's get that going quick. Now let's get a little oil in this pan here. As soon as that gets hot, we'll get the garlic in there. Just slice up this onion. For something like this that I'm making today, I like my onion a little thicker. So let's make sure you get that core out of there. And then we'll just give it a nice little thick julienne. Just down like that. And there you go. Onions are done. Garlic is done. I have the rest of my vegetables here ready to go. Got my lamb here. We're just gonna season this up here now a little bit. Get a little bit of garlic powder. A little more, don't be shy. Onion powder. All right. Don't forget salt and pepper. Always salt and pepper, guys. All right. And even with this, we're gonna take a little bit of oil and we're gonna put that on top of there. There we go. And one more thing we're gonna add, we're gonna add a little bit of oregano. There we go. As soon as that pan gets nice and hot, we're gonna get that garlic in there. So let's go garlic. Garlic. Then we're gonna get the meat in there. The vegetables, they're all gonna go last so we can keep them nice and firm. We don't want them to turn into mush. And then here I also have some rice in the water here, so we're just gonna turn that on. Don't forget, a little bit of cumin seed always in your rice. Can't go wrong with that. There we go. And sometimes a little bit of butter. Not margarine, butter. Butter is the best. There we go, just like that. Just get that right in there. All right. Garlic is starting to go. Now we're gonna cut this lime in half, guys. This lime, we're just gonna nice little squeeze over top of the meat. Acidity is always very important. Helps cut different flavors. Okay, we're gonna put that there, and we're just gonna give this a nice little toss there. Mix everything together. All right, and then we're gonna take it and we're gonna get it in the pan. Once that's all in the pan, we're just gonna let it cook. Get a nice little sear on there. And once that sear is on there, then we can add the vegetables. Put that up. Alright. And the wash. Pepper. Alright. Again, don't forget your tongs. So just gonna go through this. Get that heat up. That's going. Alright. So the onions are gonna go in before the rest of the vegetables. Because onions bring a lot of flavor. So as soon as I flip that meat once, the onions are gonna go. Go. You don't want to overcook the lamb because if you do, it's going to get very tough and trust me, you're not going to enjoy it. There we go. Almost there. And now, my friends, we're going to get the onion in there. So here, take a look at that cooker. There we go. Now we're going to put the onion in there. Let's get that. Give that a minute or so to cook alone with the meat. Just like so. Just on top. You don't want to mix it in. You kind of want to let it cook in there nicely. So we'll let that go for about another 40 seconds on high heat. I know we already added some salt before, but we're just gonna add a little bit more to the cooking process here. There we go. All right, that looks good. Now we can give it a little mix. Let those onions sweat a bit. There we go. Perfect. Now, we're gonna go with the rest of the vegetables. So we got some tomato, some green pepper, some orange pepper, and some celery. And that's just gonna go directly straight in there. Here we go, just like this. Just like that. And it gives that a nice. I'm just gonna let that simmer like that for about, give or take, 4 or 5 minutes. While we're doing that, I'm gonna add a little bit more lime. There we go. Make sure we have our plate ready. Check this out. There you go, everybody. That's what we're looking like here. Nice. Everything's still firm. It's very important. You don't want your vegetables to get all mushy. Nothing's enjoyable that way. It's always important to cook with care and cook with love and take your time. Patience is very important when you're in the kitchen. There we go. Let's give it a little taste here, see how we're doing. Another minute or so. Let's get that heat up. Let's get a little more salt and pepper in there. Key thing, you can always add more salt after. Never add too much salt in the beginning because you can never take it out. Just gonna wait for that liquid to reduce a tiny bit in there. And once that happens, then we can take her out. Looking good, looking good. more little checks here. Check her out. Let's see where we're at. Look at that. Still nice little pink on the inside. Nice and tender. Delicious. That, I would say, it's finished. So we're gonna get that out. Alright, let's get that onto the pen. Out of the pen here. There we go. Make sure we keep that nice liquid in there. Beautiful. Those colors. Everything just looks perfect. So let's just take a nice look at that. There we go, guys. Some lamb, some vegetables, a few simple seasonings. It's that easy. Just gotta take the time to do it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a great day.